I don't have a whistle.
You want a whistle?
I'd like a whistle.
Want this?
Yeah, heave it over here. Now, don't hurt me. Now, let's do something together here.
Okay.
That was together, really?
Yeah, well, you play that, we play this.
What else can I play? Welcome back to the program, kids. David Renner is on the program. Indy 500 winner Jacques Villeneuve is with us, and also Chris Isaac. And if you're just joining us, oh my God, the world of motorsports has endured a staggering upset here tonight. Jacques Villeneuve, fresh off his Indianapolis 500 victory, was defeated earlier here tonight. The course around the Ed Sullivan Theatre, 0.6 of a mile.
Yeah.
The man who beat him was Bouquet Katakurin, a New York City cab driver. I believe we have videotape of that crucial corner where they nearly touched. That's like there they are. Now here's the strategy. There's Jacques in 27. And it looks to me like he has the line clearly because the cab driver, in a rare move, stopped for the red light. But here, now look he's overtaken.
There he goes.
Villeneuve is caught in traffic. He makes it through. Oh, my God. Thank you very much. In one of the most stunning upsets in the history of racing, our next guest recently was defeated in a race around a block here in New York City by cab driver Bouquet Katakurin. But as you can see from this videotape right here, he did win the 79th running of the Indianapolis 500-mile race. Ladies and gentlemen, here he is, a fine young man, Jacques Villeneuve. Here we go. Well, how does it feel now, Mr. Big Shot?
Well, after losing, it never feels great.
No, it's kind of ugly, doesn't it? Yeah. What exactly happened? Because it looked to me like maybe you ran the first red light there.
Yeah, we had a problem with the engine. When I stepped on it, you know.
But you had the guy, and then suddenly you get caught in traffic.
Got stuck in traffic. I'm not used to the New York traffic yet.
Yeah.
You know,
well, we're tired of your excuses, son. Tell us a little bit about yourself. You're a very young man, aren't you? 24 or so?
Yeah.
How long have you been racing, and how did that happen?
I've been racing 7 years. I started in Italy. That was
you started in Italy. Oh, cool. What were you racing there?
Formula 3.
I don't know what that is. Tricycles?
Well, it's got 4 wheels. It's got 4 wheels, and it looks like a race car. It's just a little smaller. And, it doesn't sound very nice, but it's.
When did you decide that this is exactly what you wanted to do? Because you could have done anything you wanted, of course, like anybody else.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I don't know. I never thought about it. It's always been there. It's always been, you know, one day I'm going to race cars, and that's it.
What kind of a kid were you? Were you just everything you did was fast? Every time you got on a bicycle, every time you went water skiing or something, it was just nuts? Were you crazy like that?
Every time I was doing something, it would be either fast or jumping higher or you know, doing it more than the other guys.
Yeah, well, good news for the girls. I don't even know what that means. Hey, wait on. Hey, hold it. Hold it. Stop it. We don't know what we're talking about here. This was your second Indianapolis 500, right?
Correct.
Yeah, and last year you came in second, and so this year you had only one place to go, and you won the thing. What is it like the morning of that race? I'm from Indianapolis, and I've been to many... thank you, Mom. Been to many of those events, and I always wonder, you know, about race time, about a half an hour before race time, you can just feel it. There's a palpable sensation of electricity. 500,000 people. You're walking from the garage area. What is that moment like? How do you feel when you go out there and you see, oh my gosh, this is it, we're getting ready to go?
Well, it's the moment you've been waiting for a whole month. So you're just there and like, thanks God it's coming. You know, you've been working hard a whole month, and you just can't wait to start the race. And this year it was okay because we had a police escort and we could come in late. But last year I had to wake up at 4 in the morning to get in the track and beat the traffic. So I was too tired to feel anything weird last year.
Well, you know what you do when you get drowsy? You pull off the side of the road and you get a nap. That's what happens. Don't make that mistake. And the race this year was it was an odd race. A lot of penalties. You were penalized. What were you doing wrong that they penalized you for?
Well, I didn't know I was in the lead, and that's the second time it's happened. Last year when we got in the lead, the team at the board, and it was written 1 on it, and I thought, well, that might mean that I have to come in the pits in 1 lap.
Oh, I see.
And I didn't know, but I wasn't sure. So the next lap, I looked at the big tower, and my number was at the top. So I thought, hey, great, I'm leading. And you know, the camera must be on us and everything. Okay, let's not do anything stupid now. But
I have trouble with that myself.
this year, the leader just pitted before the yellow flags, and we were going to run out of fuel. So the team was just looking at the fuel and telling me, you know, don't use too much fuel. We got to make sure we don't run out of fuel because the pits are closed until all the cars pack up behind the pace car. So I didn't know I was in the lead. The team didn't know, and every time I got by the pace car, I just went flying by. And that happened twice.
You can't do that, can you?
No, you can't. That's not very good.
What do they penalize you?
2 laps. They took 2 laps away.
So now you're like 2 laps down. It's 200 laps. You have to go 202 laps.
Yeah.
So this is to come
new
from
tradition.
to come from behind like that is unheard of, really, isn't it? In a race of that duration.
I think it's the first time that someone's won being 2 laps down. But I tell you the feeling when the team told me we were 2 laps down. You know, I can't really tell you what I said, but I was screaming in the helmet.
Same thing happened in the cab earlier, I'll bet.
Exactly.
But, now. How much money do you get for winning this? What was the purse for you and your team?
Well, the purse was $1.3 million something.
Whoa, cool.
But, you know, the team gets it, and then I get my cut.
Yeah. It's a great moment in your career, in your life, certainly, isn't it?
For any driver, winning that race, it's like winning the Olympics.
That's
so
it, right there.
it means everything.
You got a speeding ticket a couple of days ago?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
You know, you get penalized on the racetrack and then on the highway as well, so that wasn't.
How did this happen?
Well, we were driving with another driver, Zempedri, and we
Alessandro Zempedri?
Yeah, he was racing at Indy as well. And he was in another car, and we wanted to get to Milwaukee from Indy, and we wanted to beat Chicago's rush hour. But
that'd be a race right there, wouldn't it?
Yeah, no, but it was okay. You know, I was staying on 100 miles an hour under, so it's pretty safe.
I think it's about 100 in Illinois.
But that wasn't the problem. That wasn't the problem. We stopped to get a burger and fries, and got it in the car, and we would eat in driving. And just when we got back on the highway, there's a police car that just flew by us.
Yeah.
We thought, damn, now we can't go fast anymore. So I was following it, and when the police car noticed I was following it, it went up to 85.
Yeah.
So I stayed in its bumper, and it didn't like it.
What is wrong with you?
Well,
my God. Let's just for a second here mention your father. When I was a kid and following Formula One racing, Gilles Villeneuve was even then a legend of mythic proportion. What about him was so magical that you know of him now?
Well, what I know is what I've heard from people and what I've seen on tape. And from what I've seen, he was pretty crazy, always sideways and going faster than the car could go. And at the time, people loved that.
They loved it.
Yeah, he used to destroy a lot of cars, but they loved him and he had a lot of charisma.
They still love him today, don't they?
Yeah,
Even especially in Europe, he's like a god in motorsport.
Yeah, and mostly in Italy.
Yeah.
And it's strange him being Canadian that it's mostly in Italy that.
You have the rest of the season ahead of you. How are you doing in points now? Where do you find yourself?
We're leading with 22 points.
Good for you.
That's really good.
Have a great year. Nice to see you. Congratulations, Jacques. It's been a pleasure having you. Jacques Villeneuve. We'll be right back.